and welcome to the Salty Boys Podcast.
So how come you've lost control of the ship, the first mate is now the captain and the first mate together, and I have a rogue Knoll in my gun closet with an explosives expert from the Empire?
I didn't put your crumbs all over my carpet.
I'm not getting crumbs anywhere.
As soon as you say that, you get crumbs all over the carpet.
The Salty Boys Podcast.
Probably.
Welcome to
the Salty Boys ASMR Podcast. Not to be confused with saltyboys.com.
Please sponsor us.
Anybody.
Yeah. So
your noise settings are too low for us to hear your chewing, but we might hear them in post. So thank you.
Yeah, you're
we'll
welcome.
hear him on his side. That's the exclusive Patreon content. If you want,
right.
Yes,
the
for a
full
$5
ASMR
subscription,
experience.
we'll give you a P.O. box to send it to. You can hear Simmons chewing things.
Yes.
So we were just discussing how long in real time it has been since we had an actual 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons by Gary Gygax game. But it is true, the rumors that you've heard, that we are actually playing Dungeons and Dragons on the Dungeons and Dragons Salty Boys podcast.
Wait, what?
And we're back in Saltmarsh, so we're
And-
salty, we're all boys, and we're playing D&D.
Hell yes!
We're very dungeony tonight.
Actually, welcome to the Salty Boys D&D podcast.
I changed the table setup today because I wanted to throw everybody off.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm still in the same
Yeah,
spot.
it's keep-
That way I
things
don't have to
fresh.
be really close to DJ Skinny Penis.
I'm smelly, as I've been told. DJ Smelly Penis.
New moniker.
All right.
Evolves from Smeg Mortar.
Yeah, let's do some introductions. To my left is
The TV, which is
This is Simmons. I am playing Francis.
from the Kingdom of Albania.
Sure. Yes, let's go with that.
No, I mean, you're in Albania.
Yeah, that's really...
That's what you meant. All right.
Yeah, that's where
I was
we
a
told
little,
everybody you
See, I
win.
was a little confused. I forgot where I was located for a minute.
And to the left of the TV.
That's your boy Sawyer, playing Yardley. You know him. You love him. He's the best.
what else is there to say?
That's it.
What's going on with Yardley? So I'll mix in a little bit of recap. Yardley's had some struggles.
Bro, it wasn't even his fault.
Not really.
It really wasn't.
No, but misfortune has befallen Captain Yardley.
Oh, don't say captain. Oh, that feels weird.
Captain Yardley. He is, whether he likes it or not.
I know, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He misses the captain who was actually a rogue. Who I didn't know.
I thought he was a captain.
Just thought he was the fuck. Yeah, so he's going through it.
Yeah. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah. Almost facing a mutiny. Having to deal with Gungbog bureaucratically stamping rats for a bit. Fish.
Causing a rat
And
outbreak.
I got so mad.
So there was like at the very end there was like a little bit of a storm that you guys overcame. So it turned around like a little bit there at the end, but so the wounds run deep.
We
Still,
were New Jersey, stronger than the storm.
I don't get that reference.
Nobody likes
You don't remember
Yeah,
those
me
ads
neither.
from like when was that? 2010 when they had that big hurricane. They ran a bunch of ads for the state of New Jersey paid for
Yeah.
all these ads, and they're just like New Jersey stronger than the storm. There's like a whole song and everything.
Wow.
Man, you should keep I don't remember that.
Was it before that New Jersey smells like fish?
I mean, how long
Not
has New
if
Jersey been
Gungbog had
around?
anything to say about it.
Last time I went to New Jersey, it smelled like fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
smell like fish, our next player has a character who smells like fish.
This is your boy Gunkbog, aka
The wrist.
Fish bureaucrat,
The wrist.
the Minister of Fish.
the fish filer, the sardine smuggler, the pike picker himself,
The 3 F's.
the anchovy accountant.
Fighting
The
fucking
anchovy accountant.
fishing.
That's a good one.
The catfish count.
the
Certified
salmon selector.
The carp cunt.
certified
The albacore anal.
what is the
shark-
what is
certified pickled
what is the
albacore?
Latin word
The
for
shark-
fish?
shark?
It's like
Pisces.
the
Fish.
certified
Pesca
Pesca accountant, CPA.
Jimmy Pesto, CPA.
Pesto. So Gunkbog, Gunkbog spent a lot of time kind of fucking off. let's be frank.
Gunkbog didn't know it was fucking off.
Gunkbog was gunking off, I guess,
In
full view of everyone.
In Gunkbog's mind, he was doing the Lord's work.
The gunk's work.
Fish God's work. I like it. No, I like it. As a DM, I like it.
Very in character for Gunkbog.
It did create some issues for the captain, I think, but
Couple.
just a couple.
All Yardley ever had to do to make me stop was just like try to speak to me in complete sentences, and it confused me so hard it shut me down.
Next, we have our long-term guest so far, but quickly becoming a fixture.
Special guest.
Special guest featuring Cozy playing
Cozy.
playing Cozy.
Certainly.
He's playing Certainly.
Certainly.
A man fish out of water. A man from another time, another place.
I'm not a manfish.
I'm not a man fish.
A man from
I'm
another
a
mother.
fish,
I'm a
comma,
fish,
man.
Do you like fish sticks?
Love him. Love him.
All right. Anything you want to say about Certainly?
He's handsome. He's dashing. He's daring. He does what's right.
He gave a rousing speech
He did.
to the
He gives a rousing speech. He does.
because I tried.
He's
and I
got class.
fucked.
He's a little bit.
Crass,
He's not crass, but he's a little bit.
but like Simmons, he's all ass.
a little self-righteous. But you know, we all have our flaws. So
Simmons got that donk.
facts.
Simmons got that dark ring.
Simmons got that Elden Ring.
you know,
though.
I'm gonna-
Call it the Elden.
I'm gonna dial that one back in for
All right. Yeah, let's ease up on the sexual harassment.
Simmons got that crusty.
All right.
Sorry, I'll stop.
Hold on, wait. Forgive me for being old. What's a crusty?
So the crab that I have at the bottom of the boat,
Oh, yeah.
I since named it the Crusty.
Yeah.
What is it, the
I get it
mechanism
now.
of
Yeah.
the crab is what it's called or something?
Yeah,
Because it's a female crab.
no,
Oh.
No, so
it's just the Crusty.
Is that like a crusty anus?
No,
a bussy is a boy's butthole,
Well, yes, and the crusty is...
and the crusty would be a crab.
it's butthole.
Crab.
Oh, so it could be a
bussy.
man crab, too.
Could be, yeah. I think it's just gender neutral. It's
It's just-
very inclusive.
It's just funny. Like a doorknob could be a nussy,
Yeah, I know.
or
I
like
should have
plywood could be a plussy,
used Urban Dictionary.
just some particle board
or
cheeks.
you know, flannel shirt could be a flussy. Like, it doesn't really matter. Just-
Sbarro could be
Spussy.
spussy.
yeah, as
Yeah.
long as someone's fucking something like that. Or Qdoba could be quissy.
I mean,
We're
just
fine.
wouldn't a sandwich be better if you knew somebody had fucked it?
What's wrong, Jimmy? Could it be you were craving my pussy?
Quissy.
Croissant. Alrighty, let's. There's such a thing as too much crusty talk, and a fella ought to know what it is. So, your. Let's see, hang on. Your new livery on your ship.
Oh.
Actually, I'm going to wait till our captain's back. He's
Hold on,
taking
hold
a
on.
quick leave
And
of
just
absence.
one more thing. I am Kronk,
Thank you.
and I am playing Renlock, who is a gnome, who thinks he's a drow that was changed into a gnome. Just so
And
you don't
somehow
forget.
potatoes factor into the mix.
Yeah, I mean, he just fell into it.
He's attempting to grow like cave potatoes right now, right? Didn't he bring like a bunch of dirt on board?
Yeah.
It's just kind of him.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like him trying to grow potatoes on the boat has more to do with the deck wizard's like literal dungeon that is like a third, like a pocket dimension in the bottom of the ship.
Yeah.
So he's growing. I feel like he's growing them down there.
Oh, yeah, they're friends.
Yeah,
They're
I think we
real good
established
friends.
that. He like dug through the wall or something.
Oh yeah, he was like in the office while we went down there to like talk to him.
Yeah, like what are you doing down here? Speaking of which, Gunkbog, you enter your office, recently cleaned. You find 3 barrels labeled Francis's Moss, and a little note handwritten carefully by Eggplant Boy that says, "Dearest Gunkbog, please get rid of these. Thank you."
Okay, eggplant boy gonna get rid of these for the eggplant boy. The gunk bog gonna get rid of them for the gunk bog. God, yeah.
I lost brain cells.
I think we just established that Gunkbog gets confused talking to himself.
Let's cut that one
inner
out.
monologue. It's inner monologue faults. Yeah. So what's Gunkbog doing?
He's gonna pick one up because he's obviously it's not gonna be a big deal, and he's gonna haul it upstairs and go knock on the captain's door.
Cool. You grab one. Feels like moss. You go to the captain's door, and Captain Yardley, you hear a knock. It's heavy-handed enough that it couldn't be anyone
I
else.
was like, oh, not again. Why, yes, Gunkbog, please enter the premises right now.
Okay, and I'm just gonna like
There's
barge through the door.
There's a Gunkbog-sized pole. Or
punches through the door, grabs the knob on the other side, and opens it. There's a doggy flap for that to happen.
Captain, I found barrel in the bottom of the boat.
Well, go on. What is it?
I set it down on the floor. Look at it.
Yeah. So this is one of three.
Eggplant boy wrote me note.
Eggplant boy.
Yeah, I like Eggplant boy.
I do too.
He doesn't taste like eggplants, but I like him anyway.
I hope you didn't eat him, but I take quite a shine to that boy.
Nah, I licked him though.
To that boy.
Yeah, eggplant boy. Oh,
He's a man.
He's like 16 now.
He's a man.
So I'm gonna look
He's
at the
bar
box.
mitzvahed.
he'll always be a boy in our eyes.
What do I notice of this box? Because I don't remember this being on the manifest when
Yeah, it has a pretty predominant label of Orpingwell Ordnance and then Francis's Moss, sort of hastily written on a piece of paper.
You said Eggplant Boy gave this to you, Gunkbog?
Yeah,
Go fetch him for me, please.
I thought Eggplant boy was at the home.
Yeah, I need you to run across the water.
Is that
No, he's on the boat.
He's on the boat.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
Oh,
out
that's
on the
right.
he's out on the deck.
that's right. He was helping deal with shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, because I did tell those
He made you a drink.
Oh yeah, the
He
drink.
made you a fruity drink.
I do remember telling the those sea elves that their leader was killed by a fucking panda.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. You summon Eggplant Boy.
Oh man.
Someone requested me?
Yes, Eggplant Boy.
Yes.
Can you please explain why there's 2 more boxes identical to this on the ship right now?
Oh, this was Francis's moss that we had bundled up, and Sir Tenley's quarters were, we had to make room, so we vacated Francis's quarters to accommodate Sir Tenley.
So, why do we still need this moss here? Do you still?
I don't know. I just I couldn't really lift them super well, so I thought of somebody who could lift barrels.
So what can I use this moss for then instead of?
I feel like Francis would be your best bet.
I think
Well-
he made like little people out of them. He like stacked them off
Honestly,
to make it look like a people.
Last time I was at Orpingwell Ordnance, he had like 300 of these things.
Gunkbog, do me a favor.
Fucking toss it.
Go grab the 2 other boxes. We might have a stowaway on board.
Okay.
Stowaway?
If Francis brought his moss, he can't live without that moss.
Then where is Francis?
Does he eat it?
That mussy. I don't
All right. Y'all file down there into Gunkbog's like dark and salty smelling office. Sit like hands on your hips around the barrels.
Do we have a spear?
A figure steps from out of the shadows and slices the barrel's tops off. You gonna give me a one-liner?
It was Daffrin.
Yeah.
They do say they look better with their tops off, but I'm disinclined to agree right now. I'm gonna Gunkbog, put your hand in the middle of that moss bucket.
Okay, I'm gonna just
Yeah.
right in.
You put your hand in, you grab what you think is a handful of moss, and you pull up a half elf. Hey, Francis. Somebody has rudely awakened you from your moss coma.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta remember how to do this.
He's gonna get into character.
I was just not prepared to be sleeping in a
cut the
moss
feed.
barrel,
Cut
but
the fucking feed.
Why not?
It was this or a 65-foot catamaran, so.
Okay, you know what? I'll run with my odds here. Shit! Wow.
No, that's on brand. That's on brand.
It's fine.
You spit out the moss.
He says that exactly, forgetting how to do his own accent.
Where am I? Where? Oh shit! Wow, this is terrible. All right, where am I to be? Where? What is to be happening here? Oh, hello, my friends.
Gunkbog starts licking the moss off of Francis, eating it.
I must be asking you not to be consuming the incendiaries.
No.
So we should throw them overboard then.
No. This is to be very important to me. You are to be trusting me on this. I am going to be utilizing these for
fire on a boat.
I was to be expecting to be in my store. Actually, I'm not to be sure how I got here.
Well, it seems you stowed away on the ship, son.
Eggplant Boy pipes up. He says, "The captain had a soft spot for you, Francis. I'm not sure you have many friends on this crew."
I mean, I am to be recognizing a couple. I am to...
Gunkbog be your friend. I keep eating moss though. Gunkbog starts like eating moss out of the barrel.
No, please. I am to be giving you anything else to consume. This is to be very important to me. Please leave it all. Please, just stop.
Okay.
Well, I guess I am to be having one friend here. I think I am to be recognizing you, sir. I'm looking now towards Yardley. I am to be remembering a certain event that may or may not have transpired at the MCS net, and I believe you were to be the bartender.
I was.
Yes. I mean, I am not to be remembering interacting with you too much, but you were to be a good friend of the captain. He was to be a very, very close partner of mine in ye olden days.
I have heard the stories. Some have done more damage to your character than others.
I mean, that is to be understandable. I am not too highly favored around the city, but it is to be okay. I am to be making a good living for myself now.
Living in a moss box.
Well, okay. I'm actually going to just do a roll just to figure out what he remembers. Okay. If I am to be remembering, it was a 17 actually. Oh. So if I am to be remembering correctly, this is to be the result of an experiment. It appears to be that one of the moss samples was to be laced with LSD. I am to be thinking that's what somebody said. I
want to do a medicine check real quick on Gunkbog.
Okay.
See if he's had enough to down a horse yet.
Yeah.
To be clear, I'm not referring to the barrels that we have here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then it was
no.
What was the medicine? What was the result?
It was
like
6.
inspecting this moss to see if it has whatever qualities that.
Okay. I thought he was inspecting me, so I was like going to see if Gunkbog was throwing up.
I got a
Yardley
6.
saw that.
Let me get a Constitution check, Gunkbog, for moss consumption.
I get advantage on Constitution checks because I'm a barbarian.
That was a 7.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're like
With
staring
advantage?
at the wall. The captain, you are inspecting the moss, and you go like, yeah, you like give it a good smell, and your eyes pan over, and you see Gunkbog is like idly like drooling more than normal, staring at the wall.
Idly drooling more than normal.
May I take your hat, sir?
Eggplant, has that puddle usually been that big for Gunkbog?
No, sir.
Be sure we get him some water and maybe get him to lay down for a second.
Yes, sir.
Maybe get like 10 of the crew members to help move him around.
Yeah, he'll. Hey, all right, Mr. Gunkbog, come on. We're gonna go lay down, okay?
Gunkbog, like, his eyes are... I mean, are orcs' eyes usually, like, all black? Or is that just, like, some...
I imagine he can turn his head like an owl and be like, okay.
His pupils are like...
Yeah.
It's like a cat that's, like, all
Gunkbog's
hopped
perception is a Pendleton Ward cartoon. Just, like, crazy colors. Swimming.
up. Bad trip, Dewey.
Yeah.
Gunkbog looks... Okay. And he just, like, waddles off after Pendleton Ward.
After Paddington Bear.
You pass you pass a knoll who is on his way down the hallway.
And not like the creature knoll, like a small hill. You
A
pass
small hill passes in the hallway.
An animate small hill.
And then the animal, the humanoid animal man. No, Renlock.
Renlock, I think we found you a friend.
Huh?
I think we found you a friend.
What? Yes, I heard you, but what friend?
Well, this over here, he's Francis Both.
Well, hi, Francis.
It is to be a pleasure making your acquaintance.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you, Francis.
Likewise.
And he reaches out like a little paw to shake your hand.
Gunkbog comes back over before he like finishes following him, and he looks up at he like grabs Francis like both sides of his face and say, "If Gunkbog split you in half, you Francis won't," and then leaves.
Oh my god.
How long did it take to think of that one?
The amount of time he stopped
Like
talking.
8 months ago.
Mad genius. Gunkbog. Incredible. All right. Well, I got nothing for you in this scene.
Well, so, Renlock, can you please show Francis around so he's actually getting put to work instead of sleeping in a box of contaminated moss?
Yeah, does he want to see where we light the fire?
No, actually, I prefer if he was as far away from fire as possible.
I'm to be interested in the fire.
Francis, I know you are, but you have to contain yourself on my ship, because right now I'll court-martial you faster than a hen's going to be on some corn nuggets.
Well, I should probably do what the captain says. You want to see my potatoes?
Before I am to be going, sir, where is to be the captain?
He's right here. And he points to... Renlock points to Yardley.
I mean, he is to be on the ship, right?
Yeah,
No.
he's right here. And he points to Yardley again.
The captain's on some other business.
Oh, okay. Are you to be the one in charge then?
I am, yes.
Understandable. I will to be doing anything you are needing me to be doing.
You know what? Actually, it might be better. My first mate, Sir Tenley, he's on the boat too. He, if you want to refer to him before you refer to me for anything, please go for that.
Understood.
He will be happy to answer, and then if there needs to be anything superseded above him, you come straight to me. But I really recommend asking him every single question you might have.
Oh,
Never talk to me again.
do you want to go meet Tinley?
Yes, I am to be respecting the chain of command. So you, whatever you are to be,
Renlock does a
whatever you
little
are to
hop
be
and
requesting.
skip, and he's like, okay, let's go.
Would you like to meet the first mate? Certainly.
And then starts to run down the hallway the other way.
I'm going to look over at Eggplant Boy and be like, can you please make a note to give Tenley about another 10% raise to his salary at the end of this trip?
Yes, sir.
You guys ever seen Ocean's 13?
No.
No.
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna
Lost
spoil it.
interest after Oceans 2.
Oh,
There's only like 4 oceans.
Well, it depends if you count the Mediterranean Ocean.
North and South Pacific?
Yeah, and Middle Atlantic.
Anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
Don't forget the
funny
ocean in
joke.
Francis's panties as soon as he heard the word fire.
That's true. I'm a little curious. It sounded like Yardley had some other business to attend to other than entertaining Francis. Is there something he wants to check on?
oh, he's just kind of trying to chart out the waters because he was after telling those sea elves to kind of shove off. He's trying to chart his course very carefully so he's not
Understandable.
not to get in anybody else's way.
Where we left off, there was something on the horizon that we indicated was the destination by Sir Tenley. So you've pretty much already made the journey, and you're within eye shot.
Yeah,
You can see the destination from here. So, but certainly you can prepare for the journey back if there's work to be done there if you'd like to.
Is it possible for me to tinker with a block of wood to whittle it?
You could spend your time whittling. Yeah.
Because every captain needs an animal companion. And in this case,
Yardley's got gunk bug.
I would like a little wooden bird
Okay.
that I can kind of like throw up and like report back some
Okay.
intel.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Like a little magically imbued kind of
Do you have I think that's something similar that the artificer can
something
do?
like that. I didn't know if we could finagle that in,
Yeah.
but if we can't, that's okay too.
Take a look at your character sheet and we'll hop back in. Renlock.
my armor proficiencies. I have light armor, medium armor, shields, and then I have a fucking crab.
In your armor
That's
proficiency.
what I put.
Crab
That's
armor.
hilarious.
Because when I got the crusty, I was so excited.
Renlock, you are showing Francis around, right?
Yeah.
Or you were going to take him to Sir Tenley.
Yes.
So, what do you do? Where do you go? How do you go about doing it?
Straight to Sir Tenley.
Okay. Do you know where he is?
No.
Me neither. Where is Sir Tenley?
I'm in my quarters.
Okay.
That's the first place he thinks of.
Oh,
checking.
okay. That's good. So you is the door closed?
Of course.
All right. The door is closed.
Okay, so he runs up.
I'm pouring over documents.
I'm cranking my mast.
Certainly doesn't crank his mast, okay?
He has wenches for that.
Yes.
His rigging is
He has
only a half
wrenches
mast,
for
I'll have
that.
you know.
So Renlock runs up and he's like knocking on the door like, Sir
Yes.
Tinley!
Yes, come in.
And he just flings the door open and is like, there's someone here to meet you, I think.
You think?
Yeah, he's behind me. It's this guy, Francis.
Yes, Mr. Tenley, is that to be your name?
Yes, it is. You said you were Francis?
Yes, my name is to be Francis Boff. I am a friend of, a captain who is no longer on this boat, apparently. Yes, I was to be apparently a stowaway, not by my choice. So I am to be on the boat. Mr. Quiffin is to be having me reporting to you.
Oh, well, an unintentional stowaway. I'm not quite sure how that works, but nice to meet you. If you're a friend of my friend's friend, then I'm sure
I hate you immediately.
I'm sure I hate you immediately. Yes, no. I'm sure we'll get along just fine. As long as you.
I am to be doing whatever I can be doing to be helping out on the ship.
I love it. So what are your skills? What are you proficient with? How can you be a help to us on our mission here?
The 3 F's.
So
Food,
so-
fire, and fucking.
What happened to fishing?
And Francis.
The 5 F's.
So Francis immediately lights up. He's all excited now. I am to be.
Can you make a
He is
Simmons?
high
Can you make
as shit.
perception check roll for me?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are Simmons, right?
And
I wasn't paying attention.
Sir
Give me
Tenley
a
as
second.
well.
Perception?
Yep.
Perception.
man.
Okay, that's just a 6.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Okay.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
Cool. Neither of you notice anything. Moving on.
All right. So,
I was going to ask you if you could hear him crunching.
absolutely.
Ching.
Hey, guess what? I don't even have original sound turned on.
I think this is like in character. Renlock is
You should hear it
loudly
clearer
eating
now.
hardtack. while
Flip it back. I can only hear out of my left ear.
What?
I can only hear out of my left ear.
Weird.
You need to go to the hospital.
All right, much better.
Do you guys hear toast?
You guys hear toast?
No, but I smell eggs.
Oh God.
My left arm numb.
Yeah. So Sir Tenley and Francis, you are having your discussion while Renlock is sitting in the corner, loudly eating out of a pouch of hardtack.
If you're gonna do that, could you please leave my quarters, please? I don't want your crumbs all over my carpet.
I'm not getting crumbs anywhere.
anywhere.
As soon as you say that, you get crumbs all over the carpet.
Wait,
I'll stop.
so gnolls are hyena people, right?
Yeah.
So can they have like beards, or do they just like regular hyena heads?
They could have beards.
Does your hyena man have a beard?
My hiney man.
Jamie
hyena,
Yes.
So I'm just imagining like a big ass hyena head just like on contact, and it's like, how could you not get crumbs
the beard.
everywhere? How could you not get more crumbs everywhere than inside of your mouth?
Especially when you're speaking, spitting it all out.
I almost interjected when he did the knock, as opposed to I was very energetic, but I was surprised
Sippy
it wasn't like how a dog scratches
He is a drow after all.
That's true. He did an energetic drow knock,
Yes.
not a knoll knock.
Actually, wouldn't that just be like
Or wren knock, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how drow knock.
a cop?
That sounds like a cop knock. Are you a cop?
No, I'm a drow.
Alrighty. So, certainly, Francis, were you finished with your?
Yeah, so needless to say, I went on like a 5-minute tirade about how Francis is the owner of Orphanwell Ordnance and specializes in pyrotechnics and combat grade explosives. But it was a very exceptionally long tirade about it. You know, one of those. So maybe perhaps somebody describing a 67-foot boat.
How does Sir Tenley feel about pyrotechnics?
I thought it was 65 feet.
My
It's 67 now.
experiences with pyrotechnics, well, I don't quite like them, but you seem like a nice chap.
With a 5-minute tirade, give me an insight check with advantage, Sir Tenley.
Inside check.
With advantage.
You are inside.
Shut up. All right, that's I got a 16.
A 16. Said his name was Francis Bolf. It rings a bell. Bolf. Bolf sounds like maybe ringing a bell, but
Made to be ringing a bell.
made to be ringing a bell. Yeah.
Yes.
I am to be ringing a bell, yes. This is to be true.
It's not
Very nice.
It's not right there, but you've heard it before. Maybe if you poured over your notes, you might be able to suss out what it is. But
I make a mental note on it.
It's a little sussy.
Sussy Baka right now.
sussy crusty.
Walt. Been Sussy Baka.
Uh-oh.
Crusty was in medbay though. I saw Crusty vent.
we can't devolve into all this.
Amogus. All right.
Turned to Quibble Quap. I hate that guy.
So, it's gonna take you. So you can do this. It's gonna take you most of the time until
fine.
you get to the destination. You should probably turn over command to somebody.
Skunkbug volunteers.
No.
Oh no. Eggplant.
Yes.
That's probably the smartest choice.
What's going to happen right now? I'm working on a very important project for myself after the past
All right. That sounds fine.
few days that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to assume command.
His eyes go wide.
I'm trusting you with this. I know you can do it. I need you to assume command until we make land.
Command of what your cabin or
The boat.
The boat.
He's making a Constitution check.
He shit pisses in.
Yeah, he only vomit comes out, but he manages to suppress the bowel loosening panic that overcomes him, and so he yeah.
Yes.
He's speechless. He can say nothing.
So, what I can tell you right now, we are very close to land, so you only have to do it for what looks to be about an hour. And some change.
The entire contents of his stomach empty out.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Hey, I don't know if we should use that
hi.
name. Shit.
It's fine.
Is that the wrong name?
No,
that's
it's
what we did last time. I think.
Okay, shit.
Yeah,
I got excited. Just saying.
Hey. So
Disadvantage of using headphones, you have to put your head right next to his.
They're open back.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Oh,
fine.
nice. So a 16-year-old just vomited in Captain Yardley's cabin. He says,
Right in Captain Yardley's mouth.
I'll grab the mop, and he starts
thing.
mopping. I'm just mopping. That's all I'm doing. I'm just mopping.
I'm going to grab the mop and be like, son, you're the captain right now.
No,
You don't do no mopping.
no, I can't do it.
I'm going to smack him real quick across the face.
All right. gonna make a
And Yardley's going to
make a
tell him, how about
persuasion
you
check.
mop that
Persuasion.
bussy?
yeah.
Are we gonna do the roll that I just did because I don't want that to happen?
I didn't tell you to roll
Cool,
yet.
because
so-
it was a 1. Oh, that's much better. A 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he calms down and he breathes. He's like, an hour?
1 hour.
Okay.
If you need any assistance, I'm in here. But I just need this app.
The ferrets! Oh, no, okay, I'm
No
back.
ferrets. No ferrets. We're all here. We're all friends here.
Okay.
All I need you to do is keep everything going for an hour.
Okay.
And I'll be finished with my project, and then we'll be just fine. If you need any help, ask Renlock.
Okay, ask Renlock. I can do that.
And then come back to me to tell me what Renlock said.
Okay. I can come back with Renlock, and yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Tell him I said ass.
Got it. So we're it's like landfall, and do we like drop anchor when we get there?
We'll if I'm not ready, we will drop anchor. We'll get a party. We'll get a party out there to kind of look around, gauge the area,
Okay. Look around,
and
gauge
it'll
the
be
area.
just fine.
Okay. All right. Just fine.
We'll
Got
take about a 6-click perimeter.
it. Okay.
It'll be okay.
Okay. All right. Got it. All right. And he leaves, leaving you to a little bit of quiet time and solace. Give me a. What are your skill/tool proficiencies? It's gonna be an intelligence-based one.
It is. I can.
Do you have carpenter's tools?
I have artisan's tools.
Yeah. Go and use Yeah. Give me your intelligence check.
All right. I'm gonna use a daily
Okay.
for that.
All right.
I'm gonna add my int modifier to that as well because it was a really bad.
What was the roll on the dice?
I got a 3,
Okay. What's your intelligence modifier?
a 3,
A 3. So
and then
6.
another 3
Okay.
is a 9.
All right. Yeah. It takes you a long time. I mean, you're taking your time. It's just you're really in the zone. You have to take your time. You have to be slow about this. It's been a while. You've been captaining. You haven't been like practicing.
You haven't got to tinker
your
for a
art.
little bit.
You
Yeah,
haven't been
you're-
practicing. You know. So you're gonna be in your cabin practicing for a little while. That's all that means. So, Sir Tenley, a nervous, flop sweat drenched eggplant boy comes up to you. He goes, first mate.
Yes.
I'm the captain. Captain. I'm the captain.
What? Wait. So, what? How old are you?
I'm 16.
Do you know who I am? Do you know my father?
Your name is no. I don't know your father.
Listen. I'll take the reins.
Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ. Okay. God, I need a mop or something. Hang on. Anyway, I'm out of here. Yeah, he goes to turn around and leave.
Perfect.
I got a bad feeling in the pit of me wallet. He's like, all right, let me know if you need anything. I'm going to go start mopping corners and stuff.
Good job.
All right. So what's first, Captain Tenley?
I actually don't remember where we left off last
Mutiny.
time. So
You're about to mutiny against me because you took my ship now by force.
I did.
So as you like sort of go out from below decks,
Yeah.
you see the destination that you had plotted for the ship to go. There's a partially submerged structure sort of coming up on the horizon. However, you only have like a little bit of time before you can see it better, but if there's somebody there, that they could see you as well. So, is there anything you want to
Do we
do?
have a-
Otherwise, you'll sort of just slowly drift up to it.
Do we have?
We have a Cressy that can go underwater.
Wait, what the fuck's a Cressy? What?
It's a Cressy. It's a crab. We have a actual
Is he a
crab.
sentient crab?
No, it's a crab robot that we can pilot. It's, like it's essentially a
Oh.
submarine.
All right. Okay. We're gonna do some reconnaissance.
Okay.
On
Oh,
this.
you're actually taking it?
We're gonna take the Cressy. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
How many people can we fit in the Cressy?
2.
I'll go and I will take gunk bug with me.
So the Krusty is supposed to only be able to fit 2 regular-sized humanoids. That does not count for Gunk Bug's gigantic dong.
Good point.
He'll have to slam it in the car door.
Slammed my penis in the car.
I slammed my penis in the car door.
He slammed your penis in the car. I love parabola. Ba-da-ba-ba-bop, say, oh yeah. Oh. Oh no. Say what you gonna do?
I don't want to get copyright striked.
We won't. Parappa the Rapper.
Is it anyway?
It's a game.
So we got an away team of Sir Tenley and Gunkbog.
So who the fuck is the captain now? Because
well, you designated.
There's no fucking captain on this ship right now.
Renlock, you happen to be cruising the lower portions of the deck of the ship.
Jesus Christ.
Tending to your potatoes. And all of a sudden, you find... you hear a noise from behind a door. That there should be nobody there.
Okay. What door?
It's just like a regular sort of cabin door.
Okay.
Do you just ignore it? I mean,
No, he kind
it's
of...
not really your business, right?
Yeah, he busts in.
You just open the door. Francis, you are rifling through some stuff. And the door opens behind you. And there is Renlock.
Oh yes. Hello.
Hey, what are you doing?
I am to be exploring and trying to just assess the assets we are to be having on this boat.
So you're going to be doing that? Because it looks like you're doing that now.
No, I am to be doing that.
Yeah, but you're doing it now.
Yes, that's what I am to be saying.
No, you're saying you're going to.
Yes, I am. Okay, it is to be fine.
Are you trying to persuade him to stop asking questions?
Yes, I'm going to try to persuade him that what I'm doing is okay.
Okay, persuasion, insight.
Okay. Ooh, that is a 16 on persuasion.
Tall order.
Oh, good. My insight modifier is 0. Let me roll my good dice.
Roll a 1.
8.
Okay. So as far as you know, he is acting very confused in this closet, but there's still something fishy. But
Do you need some help?
I mean, are you to be having an inventory of the assets we are to be having on the boat?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. If you could to be providing me that list or whatever you are to be calling it, I would to be greatly appreciating it.
Well, that list is kind of in my head, but I am in charge of the guns.
Oh.
I've lost control of my shit.
you thought the storm last session was bad.
God damn it. God fucking.
Would you? Are you to be willing to be showing me the firearms?
Yeah,
Can we to be going now?
we can. And he heads up. He starts walking the other direction.
Let me get one perception
Excellent.
check from
Okay.
Renlock. Is that a 5?
9 total, yeah.
Okay, yeah. You hear just the sounds of the waves and the sounds of the crew talking as you go between the decks. Not a big deal. Away team, you enter the Crusty Dungeon. So Tenley, since you haven't seen it before you use what is called the apparatus of the crab. It is basically a 2-seater.
The crabaratus.
The crabaratus.
Craparatus.
It is a coupe, as it is a 2-seater.
Does it have a sunroof?
It is when it's collapsed, it's about the size of a large barrel. When the door opens, it opens up like a is that called? Gull door? Gull wing door opens up in the back, and then the crab-like features pop out of the sides and the front to assume it's crab-like features.
Crab form.
Yep. Inside, there's 2 seats, and there are 4 levers. Two levers for one for each hand.
Yep.
And then next to it is a user manual that you can quickly familiarize yourself with.
It only knows 2 moves: Crab Hammer and Rock Smash.
And crush the captain.
And guillotine.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, guillotine. I forgot.
Yeah.
And bubble beam.
Of
Bubble
course.
bat. Yeah. So, so it will take you some time to traverse from where you are to your destination. Probably a matter of like 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
So, it'll be you and Gunkbog in a tin can, 2 to 3 hours on the seafloor.
Not ideal, but I think Gunkbog's my strongest choice.
Does Gunkbog have
Literally
the toots right now?
strongest. Yes.
What's that?
Does Gunkbog have the toots right now?
Roll,
Constitution
roll
check.
for it.
This is a 7.
No.
Isn't that what you rolled last time?
Last time I rolled a 7 and a 1.
right,
This time I rolled a
thankfully-
7 and a 5.
Thankfully, Gunkbog's no longer high. Unfortunately, this is after he got into that off fish. So
It's not. It says Gunk instead of
he's got the sardine
Gunkbog
squirts.
doesn't do work in an office. He does it in an off fish.
He's got the sardine squirts.
The things I do for the Justitianites.
Things to do for love.
All right. So, Renlock and Francis, you have arrived at the armory.
Which is
Excellent.
upstairs from the leggery.
It's it's going to cost you an armory and a leggery.
Across from the shinnery.
And the guard in front of the armory is named Gregory. And he says, hello, Mr. Renlock.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, who's this?
Francis.
I don't know Francis.
I do.
There's a wanted poster
Okay.
of Francis right next to it. Do
I
not.
don't need this anymore. Yeah, he says, what's he doing on the boat?
He was a stowaway,
Oh, that's pretty serious, isn't it?
I guess.
Mr. Gregory, it was not to be by choice. I was to be passed out and was packed into one of the packages on the boat.
Okay.
He wants to see the guns.
Sounds like, I was going to say, stowing away is not really my call, but seeing the guns kind of is my call.
Yeah, but I'm in charge of the guns.
That is true.
That's okay. If he tries anything funny, I'll kill him.
Okay, yeah, if you vouch for him, we're good. We're good.
I'm not saying I'm going to vouch for him, but if he tries anything funny, I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, like you said, you vouch for him.
No. That's, all right, whatever. I'll kill him.
So
You
he
can help kill him, too.
Oh, now we're talking. He takes the keys off his belt and turns the key, opens up the gate door, and says, well, you know how it is. Put it back where you found it, or not, I guess.
Okay. He turns around to Francis and looks at him and says, in this room's the guns. If you try anything funny, I'll kill you.
I feel like the guy that we were just talking to is like, was it Brett from Archer that runs the armory for like the first 2 seasons?
Yeah.
Is he the one who like loses the eye and like keeps getting hurt? Is that the one Archer keeps shooting?
Brett,
No, I don't
I'm
think so.
confusing 2 characters, I think. Well, because like there's
Brett
like
was
one
the one that
character.
never let anyone in, right?
Yeah, it was the armory,
Oh,
but then
yeah,
there was
yeah.
the other guy that was in an office upstairs that kept getting shot all the time. He
Yeah.
like lost everything, and he like he like died like crawling down the stairs.
Yeah. Oh man, I haven't seen Archer in so long. So Francis, what you see in the armory is lines of long rifles. There is another cabinet with it's called deck guns. They're like short-barreled rifles, and like blunderbusses, blunderboats. There are some hand pistols, not as many, and then there's a lot of ammunition, predominantly like ballista bolts. But yeah, a lot of reagents kicking around in here.
So Francis, based on his now like government experience, he's not particularly involved with the actual firearms themselves. He's more interested in the ammunition. So he wants to look through and see if he recognizes any of the ammunition to be his own.
Okay. Yeah, he goes through. Give me a perception check. Actually, investigation.
All right.
It's like the one time.
Oh, that is a 24.
Oh man. Yeah, you quickly identify that some of this gunpowder is of Imperial make.
Okay. So Francis actually has not really purchased any of his own gunpowder, so he would like to obtain a powder horn of the Imperial gunpowder.
Okay. Are you trying to hide it, or are you just...
No. Well, he's going to actually grab one, and he's going to ask for permission to do some research on it.
Can I taste this to be? Can I up to be tasting this, please?
I am not to be speaking about my research methods, but perhaps.
So what are you going to do with it?
Yes. I am just going to be performing some research. As I was to be saying earlier, it is to be my job to create these kinds of materials. I am to be a seller of these materials.
As long as you don't do it on the boat, because if you do it on the boat, we still might have to kill you.
Gregory pokes his head around the corner and goes, "Is this that edging guy?"
Huh? Gridlock doesn't know anything about edging.
Edging.
Literally, the entire crew is different from
edging.
Wow.
except Francis.
Yep.
Also, how is it that Simmons is the only one that has his original character still?
Yeah, that...
I've been doing government work.
I didn't have...
I've been employed.
Daphne's alive.
He's alive.
And Mock's just busy.
I hear you.
Is Daffrin really your original character? Is the Daffrin we know now really the Daffrin that you birthed?
No, not
Is
quite.
the Daffrin that's on our ship the one that came out of your bussy?
He went through changes.
That's like, it's Daffrin after his parents were killed in an alley in Gotham City.
Yeah, essentially.
Let me have a perception check with disadvantage.
Daffrin as
no.
played by Robert Pattinson.
Yes. Daffrin Pattinson.
The Daff Man.
Yeesh.
Daffy Duck.
Perception, you said?
Yep.
Oh, it's a 14.
Damn, that ain't bad. You notice that the boat's not moving.
Can I get on my my intercom system?
Sure.
And firstly, Eggplant Boy, please report to my quarters. Secondly, whoever's messing with those guns, please stop messing with the guns. And thirdly, why is this boat not moving?
Yeah. Pretty quickly, the first answer is Eggplant Boy. He comes to the door. He says, you called?
Yes, Captain. Is it still Captain?
Nope.
So who is the Captain?
That would be Sir Tenley.
And where is the Captain?
He's gone.
I assume he took the crab.
He took the Cressy.
Okay. So how come in less than an hour you've lost control of the ship? The first mate is now the captain and the first mate together. And I have a rogue knoll in my gun closet with an explosives expert from the Empire.
Sounds a little bit...
You best not answer this question, boy, because right now I am redder than a tick in heat on a deer.
So I should grab the mop, or...
You should leave.
All right.
For right now.
He closes the door.
All crew, this is your captain speaking. We will remain on course to that island. My God, someone please locate the crab and let me know my heading. But we need to get to this island, and please do this post-haste.
All right. You feel the boat, after some, you hear the anchor move up. You feel the boat move again. Do you leave the cabin at all?
Yeah, I'm going to leave the cabin.
Okay.
It's best.
You do have to put your project on pause.
I will put the project on pause.
Yeah. You've made some good progress on it. The first thing that happens is you see Mickey. Or was it Ricky?
No, Mickey got...
Mickey
shoot
got,
him away.
yeah. Was it Ricky?
It was Tiki. Or
It was
Tabby.
I think it was Ricky, yeah.
Ricky.
Hey there! Goofy.
No, I think he had the... I think Ricky had the gruff
Yeah,
voice.
the gravelly.
Hey, Captain. Yes, Mickey, go ahead. What is it?
Good job.
Thanks, Mickey.
Anytime.
I love Mickey. He was a dick to me. He was
Mickey,
a dick to
what
me,
is your
but-
designation right now, if you don't mind me asking, Sailor?
Deckhand.
Deckhand?
Yes, sir.
You're promoted to captain.
What is?
Everybody else has it, so why not?
I gotta go back to my closet and masturbate. So how about you be captain for a little while?
Yardley doesn't do that. He's only into tantric masturbation.
I gotta go find me some bussy. So how about you be captain for a while?
That's what his hat's for.
Oh my god.
What other positions are there on a boat?
We've murdered Simmons. He's gone.
You got boatswain.
Swabby.
You got swabby.
You got the crow's nest man.
What's better than the fucking
The
deckhand?
bosun's mate.
better? Yeah, like bosun.
second mate?
Second.
Deckhand first class.
Quartermaster.
Dickhand.
Bosun.
What is Eggplant Boy right now?
Janitor.
He's cabin boy.
Okay, so is that still shit tier, or is that less than? Is that more than deckhand?
It really depends. It's I would say cabin boy, at least the way he's been doing, is like kind of higher.
Petty officer.
Cabin boy traditionally is supposed to be literally the only position on the crew held by someone under the age of 16.
Yeah.
No, actually, he's the seaman.
Wait, so he's in the Navy?
Yeah. What's your intent here?
I'm gonna
You're like promote him on the spot.
yeah, I'm gonna promote him and then demote Eggplant Boy briefly, just for right now. Just for right now.
Yeah.
Make him the cabin boy.
You can make him the cabin boy.
All right, Mickey. This works a little bit below you right now. I'm a little bit mad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit mad at Eggplant Boy at this point. So
No, that makes sense.
Fine Boy would die for him, but for right now, I want him to die for me, and that's not a good mental place to be. So, you are going to be promoted to the cabin boy, and he will be the deckhand.
Cabin man.
He says, "All right, might be time to give my calluses a little bit of time to rest. Get some moisturizer on them."
Well, Eggplant Boy here is looking for a job with a mop right now to mop up those tears. I
All
like
right.
to make him cry.
Sounds good.
All right, so what else am I seeing since we're getting
Question.
I guess-
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
If I were to cast Fairy Fire on the crab, would they be able to see me from the ship to track the crab?
No,
movement?
just because of the depth.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys are like hundreds of feet.
20,000 leagues into the sea.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that deep, but you're pretty deep. You're in like
fair enough.
you're like trudging through coral reef right
Gotcha.
now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. However, we'll start with what the away team sees. You two see a coral reef that has been crafted into a defensive blockade. So out of the sort of like windscreen of the Crusty, you see what would be battlements that would be lined with tons of soldiers. However, currently they stand empty.
Okay. Let's investigate.
All right, you press on. It won't be long before you're at a gatehouse, so we'll get to that in a sec.
Okay.
Captain, likewise, you sail along until you see a partially submerged temple fortress complex that comes into view. The dark jade walls of the temple fortress come into view just as you hear the bronze gatehouse slam shut. You see Sahuagin warriors lining the walls, prepared for a siege.
I'm going to get on the intercom. All hands. Renlock. Prepare for a siege. Load the ballistas, cannons. We will not make the first move.
Alright.
I am a just captain. We will hear out these Sahuagin.
All right. You get close enough. Get close enough to see the whites of their eyes, and before long, you see one Sahuagin that looks to be more important than the others. He has a blue fin as opposed to the red.
Is he looking to be more important than the
He's
others?
looking to be more important. He's going to be more important.
Eventually. Just not right
Eventually,
now.
yeah.
You didn't even fucking hear it. The piece of shit. Look at that. He's checking his goddamn phone.
He's on Twitter.
What's Twitter got? Nothing.
He's got Crusty.
It does.
Dude, he. God.
What's going on right now?
do you need a second? Do you need to cut the feed for a minute?
What the fuck is happening? All right.
What are you doing?
I'm watching animal porn. For anyone who likes
Crab
is in-
juice. It'll quench your thirst in a pinch.
Oh yeah, you didn't see that.
I didn't. That's amazing. It's
I
like
figured out what he was doing on his
Clamato.
phone. He was selling his shares in the ruble.
Topical.
So, a voice calls out to your ship. You may find a fight here, ghosts of Saltmarsh.
We may also find peace here.
Piece of shit.
Yeah. You may speak.
Wonderful. I am the great Yardley Quiffin, captain of this vessel here. What are we doing at their place again?
You're looking around. The one guy who told you to go here is fucking AWOL.
Was it Steve?
It was Sir Tenley directed you here.
Oh,
I've explained. We've talked about this,
and I forgot. It's been months.
dude. This is where we get. Well, we met the fucking ship with the sea elves, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they directed us this way, or they let us pass through this way because
Yeah.
we were.
No, we were heading to where I killed
Yeah.
possibly a whole bunch of innocent people.
Yeah,
Possibility.
because we were looking for the Sahuagin, and we found him.
Yeah, where Yardley was.
You chased
a
some
little freaked
bubbles,
out.
and then Sir Tenley was like, wait, no, I need to go here. So you put an X on the map, and then y'all navigated to the X on the map.
Yeah. So why were we looking for the Sahuagin again? Was there like a
This is,
specific?
this is
person?
my intel because.
Was it just the looking for the Sahuagin?
We needed some way to advance the plot and kill something.
Yeah, yeah. Don't ask questions, bitch.
Well, I gotta know because I got dialogue for this scene.
It's okay.
now that I
Okay,
gotta
okay.
pull out of my ass.
We can cut to the Krusty really quick, which I don't know may resolve. So
just
you
Gungbug
arrive at this.
farting
You
endlessly.
arrive at this gatehouse.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
So I don't see anybody. It's empty. It seems.
It's like a
deserted.
sealed gatehouse, but you're pretty much at like
club it.
a wall that goes all the way up to the water surface,
Mm-hmm.
and then a bronze gate, pretty much.
Does the gate seem pretty sturdy?
It's pretty sturdy.
You are on a crab.
Gunkbog can hold his breath for at least 30 minutes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He practices in his
He doesn't
room
even
alone
know he
at night.
can. He's just like,
Gunkbog just like whips that out.
I will.
Tenley, I can hold my breath for 30 minutes.
on the dot.
So I don't see anybody.
Not right now, no.
I'm gonna cast darkness.
Okay. Now the crab is dark. I believe you also cannot see.
I can see in the dark. I have devil sight.
Ooh, includes magical darkness.
Yep.
It's very dark, Gunkbog. Are you gonna start swinging?
You're gonna start farting.
Mr. Tenley, I can't see you no more. What'd you do?
It's okay. I'll be your eyes, Gunkbog.
Did you toot?
No, I did not.
Okay,
That was you.
Guys, you made
Sometimes
me
when I toot real hard, I can't see no more either.
All right. So it's now dark around
is.
the.
It's like a 60-foot bubble.
All right. I'm going to use my newfound darkness to do some exploring and see if I can find like a way in.
Okay. What's your perception bonus?
My perception bonus is -1.
Yeah, you kind of move around with the crab.
Mhm.
You don't see any like secret tunnels or like pressure plates that might activate like a secret.
Damn it.
This ain't sins, bro.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. He's opening the book.
I am opening the book.
Oh, it's time.
I went too far.
Yeah, so did
You always go too far when you open the book.
Kronk when he burned down an entire civilization with a fucking fire. Wait, was that you?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I just.
I don't know.
I'm just always thinking about like everyone's just laughing and then quick cut to just ashes and death and just
Yeah. So
It's like the gods on Olympus be like, haha, I made that mountain pop.
I was thinking about like Arya after spoiler alert for Game of Thrones season 8, but after
Season
Arya
8?
like after the whatever fucking season it was, after Daenerys burned down the city and Arya's just like standing there and the White Horse comes out. I'm like, that's some bullshit.
They should have burned her down too.
Fun fact: Becky finally saw the Red Wedding episode
Yeah,
last
that good?
night, and she was just like, everybody died. And I was
Yep.
like, I know.
Yeah.
Though she called like
When there were actual stakes.
she called it like half the people dying at the end, and I was like, God, I can't fucking tell you because like when he came out and just I was like, yeah, she
that
did.
was-
What were they doing?
Stabbing a pregnant woman in the stomach.
Oh.
On the list of things you don't do,
Yeah.
No.
Salty Boys does not condone the behavior.
Please do not stab pregnant women.
We officially recommend against stabbing pregnant women.
or, like, pretty much most people in general.
Walder Frey did nothing wrong.
Mr. Filch.
Except eat his kids.
Yeah,
Um,
that was not by choice.
Yeah.
Just because it tasted good.
All right, what'd you learn by reading the book?
We're
Nothing
fucked.
that I haven't told you already.
Shit.
Right.
How strong is the crab?
It's pretty strong.
Can I try to pinch the bars on the fucking?
Yeah.
You sure can.
I'll try.
Yeah. Give me a
They scream.
D20 roll.
18.
All right. You are attacking. Pretty much all that the crab can do can like pinch and grab and like attack. So you're pretty much just like pinching and like bashing at the bronze gate. It's making a shit ton of noise. But you are making progress. Like the metal is like bending and you're tearing away at it. Like a couple more rounds of this and you think you'll be through.
Okay.
Captain Yardley, as you're about to speak, you hear this loud like clanging and banging coming from somewhere, and you look around and you see the Sahuagin kind of looking around as well, trying to figure out where that's coming from.
Yardley is just going to be in his mind, be like, please don't be the crab, please don't be the crab, please don't be the crab. And then he's going to be like, eggplant,
Yes.
where is the crab?
He didn't say.
Don't tell me he is Tenley.
Yes.
And don't tell me that he took Gunkbog with him. Because I have not
know,
seen or heard him in a while.
I have not seen Gunkbog.
So
Nor smelt him.
So let me get this straight. You have relinquished your captainship to Sir Tenley, who is also the first mate. So the chain of command is effectively broken. They are in a crab underwater, attacking someone I'm trying to be diplomatic with in this very moment.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I just needed to get that out loud.
Diplomacy was never an option.
I will try my best. I cannot guarantee my best is going to be great. What I need you to do, if you want your cabin boy position back, and back in my good graces, which will take a lot right now,
Yes.
I need these ballistas ready to go, armed, in case something gets hairy.
Okay, I'll be right back. And Eggplant Boy runs to below decks. Before long, Eggplant Boy pops into the armory to join Renlock and Francis.
Did my doomsday device ever get finished?
It's still in progress. I've got notes.
Okay.
No. I just want to be
remember-
diplomatic.
Please stop.
Just
for once.
No bloodshed.
Yeah. So Francis is holding a powder horn,
Fucking do it.
and Renlock, you're sort of standing in the threshold of the door. Francis, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Simmons. Francis asked, "Can I take this?"
Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
And you said, "Yeah."
He asked for permission, and it was just given on behalf that I do not investigate on the boat.
Cool. Eggplant Boy reports to you, Renlock. The captain said, ready the ballistas.
Renlock shouts out the door. He's like, Greg!
Huh?
Come help us fire these things.
All right. You want me to get the rest?
Yeah, well, let's get them ready. Captain said have them ready. I need to check on something. So if I tell you to fire, fire.
Oh no.
Okay. Greg rings the bell, and a few other crew members who are tasked with this, run down and grab ballista bolts, and they're starting to get ready. What do you want to check on?
The doomsday device.
Yeah, you run down to the laboratory, and you see they haven't had enough time to work too much on it, although that's a 20.
As a note, Francis is following Renlock. Is it Renlock?
Renlock.
Is that your name? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just clarifying.
You enter a very well equipped arcane laboratory.
As you enter, there's a halfling wearing a white coat and purple gloves and turns around and says, Redlock, what are you doing in my laboratory?
Hey, birds! Redlock's trying to sleep.
You enter where they are doing something, but as soon as they see that it's you, Renlock, they flip the chalkboard over, and it says, Renlock's Doomsday Machine times 9,000 minus 1. And
I have... My whole captainship has been a facade. I have no respect on this boat.
Everything changed after the rat infestation.
That's true. He said, given the whole storm and rat infestation thing, we haven't been able to make as much progress, but we're getting closer. We need materials, but the preparation stage is complete.
Do we have anything?
Not yet.
We can't amplify anything? Can't, throw something together for me?
No, we don't have anything.
Why not?
What do you want me to do with, sticks and rocks?
Make something.
Tony Stark did it in a cave in Afghanistan.
Yeah, what he said.
We have nothing.
Oh, you guys suck.
If I may be interjecting, may I to be asking what you all are working on?
I mean, you can ask.
Oh, yeah, is he cool, Renlock?
I guess, for now.
If he's not...
you have to kill him.
If he's not, yeah, we'll kill him.
Okay, cool.
Is he
I
cool,
am
though?
to be hearing that a lot lately.
I think so, for now.
If he's cool, we won't kill him.
Yeah.
All right. We'll jump back into this. Back up top. The Sahuagin lieutenant calls down. Hey, what's all that about?
I'm literally Cutler Beckett just walking across my ship as it's blowing the fuck up from both directions. That is...
Except nothing has started shooting yet.
No, but he can feel it.
Just the look on his face.
Don't take this the wrong way. Are you in charge?
Some days it feels like I am, and then other days it feels like I'm getting a machete to the back.
No offense, but this is the problem with your species.
And what would that be?
No order.
No order, I see. Well, we are trying to end things diplomatically here. We are on a mission sent by my first mate to explore this said island here. Now, what might
Not entirely true, but...
Then what the fuck are we doing? Because you didn't goddamn tell me!
We're looking for the princess. The Sahuagin princess.
Oh, we're looking for a Sahuagin princess. What's her goddamn name?
I don't remember. What's her name, Skylar?
She does not have a name.
Yes, she does.
Tina
Oh, I thought she-
Wapplebat.
I thought she did. Maybe we...
The last
Did we
I heard
text
it was
about it?
just...
Yeah, we texted about it. I don't know if the characters know. Sir Tenley might know. I don't know.
Yeah. If you know, then Sir Tenley knows.
Okay. I gotta find our fucking text about it.
All right. If you find it, feel free to chime in.
Okay.
At the mention of a Sahuagin princess, the lieutenant spits. The Sahuagin lieutenant spits, and he says, "In our search for conquest, we found a greater evil than your kind could ever dream.
So what exactly is this evil?
In your tongue, she's called the Artist. In mine, Sakola Kinar." He says, "I offer you a non-negotiable bargain. Rid us of the blight of the Sahuagin princess. And you
Princess... Princess Gligrel.
Gligrel?
Gligrel, yes. Gligrel.
Yeah. He calls her Sakola Kinar, but the Artist in your tongue. And certainly happens to have this inside information of her actual name. Yeah. Rid us of this blight and earn your way past our fortress. Otherwise, we fight and die to chum the waters for Sakola. It makes no difference to me."
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a day and a half. I've lost my ship probably 3 times right now.
Are you just confessing this to the
I am.
Sahuagin?
I'm just like-
Man.
Yeah.
Man,
At
gave
this
up.
moment, if you tell me where this Sahuagin princess is, we can come to some sort of terms, but I need to know where Princess Gligrel is.
You see like a look of disgust pass over his face, and he says, Your admission of weakness is anathema. to me. But I can overlook this. I can overlook your weakness if you rid us of this thorn in our side.
And where may I find this thorn is what I'm trying to say.
You will pass through the gate and descend into the fortress.
Already got a head start.
So we'll be in the water.
That's right.
Fuck.
I feel like Yardley says water.
Wooter.
Water.
No, he wouldn't.
He would say water.
He wouldn't
like
say water.
Okay.
Water.
Yeah, he would say water. Give me some
Water.
nice cold water.
Some nice cold water.
Cool, clean water.
It'd be rude not to ask me for a glass of sweet tea on this hot ass day.
He says, make no mistake, you are no ally of the Sahuagin.
Make no mistake, I don't want to be an ally of the Sahuagin, but I assume we could be diplomatic about this. May I get your name, please?
You may call me Lieutenant.
Lieutenant what?
Dan.
You ain't got no fins, Lieutenant Dan.
A name in your tongue has little meaning to me.
A name in my tongue has great meaning to me.
So be it.
Lieutenant, so be it. Nice to meet you. I am the great Yardley Quiffin, captain of this boat, the SS to the 5th power. 7 to the 7th power. It's been a while since I've watched the episode, listened to the episodes, but
He says, I address you only this final time. Much of this fortress has been overrun by the creations of Sekolah Kinar. You will find that they do not abide by the rules that you or I understand. You will need more than might to defeat them, and ultimately their master.
so Quest, you are living on top of this while they are all inside the fortress.
We are not cowards, we do not flee.
So how did they get in this fortress?
They came from within.
Is there something I should be worried about if I take my crew in there?
Yes, but it is not us.
If I go in there, do I have your support to help me with some of your forces?
Certainly not.
This doesn't seem like a very good deal for me now, does it? It appears you're trapped in a fortress right now. You're sieged from below and above, and you need some help.
As I said, if we fight and die to chum the waters for Sekolah, so be it. The strong survive.
It doesn't look like you're very strong right now, and I'm in a very diplomatic mood, Lieutenant, so be it.
I have no interest in diplomacy, so either you die before you enter the gate or you die in here. It makes no difference to me.
How many Sahuagin can I see on top of the fortress?
You see at least 24.
How many do we have on our boat?
How many people?
Yeah,
You have like 40 crew members.
that's more than 24.
Mm-hmm. But they have the high ground. They have weapons.
We got fucking ballistas
You
and
have
cannons
ballistas.
that we just loaded.
But you have one ship.
You were just talking about being diplomatic.
I was, and now he's being a dick. So you know what?
You're nearly through, by the way.
Nice.
I'm be like, Lieutenant, I will help rid you of this with your promise of safe passage. Do we have an accord?
That is the accord.
Can I get any? Is there any? Are Sahuagin usually of their word?
Can I get this in writing?
Can I get it in writing? No, you cannot get it in writing. He says, you'll have to trust us.
Daffrin's gonna poke his head out. So be it. Welcome.
Yeah, so pretty much, so the gate is going to open. The patinaed bronze gate in front of you creaks as it lifts up out of the water. And he says, he just reiterates that you'll have to descend down below the waves to enter. At the same time, you've made it through the gate down below. Some sunlight breaks through the surface of the water, and you can see the silhouette of a ship passing through the gate above you. So it has 2 gates, and it sort of enters into this column of water that forms a courtyard, and then there are multiple layers of the fortress on the inside.
We're about to hit the water temple.
It's the water temple,
Yes, my favorite temple in
which,
Zelda.
as everybody knows, is really easy
Yeah.
Not convoluted at all.
and not difficult at all.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
here you are.
I'm going to. Well, I'm assuming Francis is going to come with us.
Well, I mean, what else is Francis going to do? He's on a boat.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay there and experiment.
So against all odds, the Krusty crew is sort of reunited. You can pilot the crab back up to the boat if you so choose.
Wait. So how far deep is? You say like 200 to 300 feet deep?
It was. He worked his way back up towards up the battlements, and then the gate. So the actual structure is probably. I'm trying to think how many layers it is.
Because I was thinking
5 layers
what are
of
the
about
walls made
20
of?
feet. It's like a dark jade-colored rock.
Okay.
The whole fortress, temple, tower itself is about 120, 140 feet.
So they're still separate from us, or are they with us now?
They're like right below you.
Okay.
They can see you. You can't really see them. Maybe some bubbles.
Okay.
Dead giveaway bubbles of the Krusty. I don't know. I don't think you would know.
They smell like
necessarily.
crab.
Crusty
They smell like.
bubbles.
What do you
they just
two
smell
wanna
like
do?
fish farts.
What?
What do you two want to do?
Well, can we before we go up, can we take a look around and see what we see, so I can
Sure.
tell the captain.
So you have like a sandy floor
Uh-huh.
here. Right in front of you is like a porthole that the crab would not fit through, but that you could swim through. Pretty much that's it. you
So
you
there's
see
just
the
a hole, a human-sized hole in the
Yeah.
ground.
like in front of you is like the main body of the tower, with a porthole where you could a person or figure could swim through or swim out of, and then on the sides of the actual wall is a like sloped or stepped ramp that leads all the way up to the sides. It almost looks like an amphitheater where you are right now, with like a sandy floor.
All right, I'll go up to the ship, up to the ship.
Alrighty. The crab does its little like weird crab swim all the way up back to the Krusty compartment.
I imagine it's like a Tesla where it just can like park itself at this
Parks
point.
itself. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Yeah, so you the water drains out of the Krusty compartment, and the back opens, and the as you guys get out, the Krusty shrinks back into a barrel, a large barrel.
Nice.
The Krusty dries out and shrinks up.
We are back on the boat.
Eggplant Boy is awaiting you in the compartment. Says, I think the captain's gonna want to see you.
Oh, of course he would.
I think he's on the deck.
Fine, I'll go to the deck.
All right.
Gunpowder couldn't see nothing, Eggplant Boy.
Really?
Yeah.
I would love to hear more about that.
Okay. That's all I gotta say. I don't know what else happened because I couldn't see nothing.
Y'all pop back on to the top deck. You're actually all together now.
Yeah.
We got some explaining to do first, mate.
What are we in Australia?
Cunt.
First, your job is a first mate.
Oh, I thought you said you got some explaining to do first, comma, mate.
He said explaining to do.
It really works out
Comma
way
first
when
mate.
you think about
Oh, punctuation.
This isn't the University of Sydney's comma, nor the Oxford comma. This is the Yardley comma, where there's no fucking comma, and he's just mad and sad the whole day because he lost his ship approximately 2 times, and now he has it back
He's a back.
because it's been over an hour. I'm assuming.
There's a new cabin boy in town.
I love Mickey's my favorite side character. Well, I have intel about the layout of what lies below. If you're interested in hearing about that.
Why, yes, I am. It seems we've struck an accord, an uneasy accord with the Sawagan right now.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we are to cleanse this fortress.
So the princess lies in the fortress, they say.
So, Eggplant Boy's gonna go clean it?
I got a mop.
Gunk bug help.
See?
It appears that we should send in the A-team for this one, boys. So it looks to be us, with maybe the help of Francis as well, as I lament to say. But
He
Francis,
never knows what he's gonna be doing.
we could use your help.
Well, how are we going to breathe underwater?
Gunk bug can hold his breath for 30 minutes.
Well, Gunkbog, I think it's going to take longer than 30 minutes.
30 minutes is like long time. That's like a whole TV show. It's like forever.
That's like an episode of SpongeBob.
I thought it was airtight down there, so maybe not. Or is it just fucking water?
Dude, you have to go in and find out.
Gunkbog, go swim in the hole and tell us.
Okay. Gunk bug's already jumped over the ship before you could finish
We're
that
sending
sentence.
an emissary over, so be it.
I can turn some of us into fishes.
Really?
Yeah.
You see the Sahuagin are on the wall. You don't see the lieutenant right now, but they have their wall weapons trained on you as well. So you have the ballista like pointed out in all directions. They have their ballistas pointed in on you. So sort of a cold war.
Could you describe
With
what the
with the
Swahagin look like
Soviets.
to me?
They are shark people.
There's your shark.
Got it. Yeah.
King
No.
Shark from Suicide Squad.
Yes,
Got it.
That is an excellent way to describe them. That's not how the D&D art is depicting them, but that's how I depict them. Yeah. So, Gunkbog, what you see is this first chamber that you peek into are you see dark blue tiles on the inside of this chamber. It's kind of poorly lit, but you see some pickaxes and like stone chisels, kind of just like abandoned haphazardly on the floor. But as you peek in, you see that there is like a bubble of air in this area.
Okay. So, like, if I poke my head through the air,
You can breathe it.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to, like, take a quick poke my head in, and I'm not going to gain a whole lot more of vision perception, but, like, do I smell anything strange? Poking my head in there?
It's a little stinky, but
Crab farts.
nothing like particularly indicative of anything at this time.
Just, like, musty old room.
Let me walk that back. You get a faint metallic smell,
Okay.
but only from just poking your head in.
Like blood?
All right. Well, Gunkbog's going to swim back up and
Okay.
report.
You do it. How does Gunkbog report? Dare I ask?
Met the first mate, Tanley man. Captain went to go pee-pee, so I got to tell you this.
Don't want to break the chain of command, of course.
There's like a bubble of air down there. I poked my head in, and I smelled like old vinyl record, like when you go shop from like a thrift store, but then like also like old like metal stuff. Like you go to like a junkyard and you're like trying to like buy a car.
What is a car?
I don't know. This is what my daddy told me.
It smells like when Gunkbog licks pennies.
Smell like what no bug lick penny.
Right. But there's air.
Yeah.
By God, he's done it.
My God.
Let's take a quick pause.
All right. Oh, so this is a distinct audio cue for AR in the future.
Welcome back to the Camo Studio app.
The Camo Studio
That turns
podcast,
your-
sponsored by the Salty Boys.
That's sponsored by
Hey.
Camo Studio that turns your phone into a webcam.
Alrighty.
Best paired with Banksnet, the Wi-Fi of the future.
To recap a little off-screen talk, Francis was interested in investigating the arcane laboratory on the ship. He discovered...
And from the general conclusion that he has right now is that they're trying to recreate a similar doomsday device to what his brother made.
Yep.
To blow up, or to
blow something up.
in air quotes, the moon. But they are trying to detonate the planet that they are on instead.
Yep.
And Francis never really understood how this laser thing was supposed to work in the first place, but he has a lot of concerns. So now the immediate question is, are they also using a similar device to the Orb of Annihilation? And if yes, do they already appear to have their hands on one?
They don't have one. They really, all you're looking at is blueprints and plans. They don't have any raw materials, which is what they told Renlock too. It's like, we don't have any of the supplies. And he was like, why not? It's like, because we don't have supplies. All right, we haven't gotten them yet, but they do have like a list of things they need to get.
Everything's on back order, bro. Where have you been the last 8 months?
Yeah, supply chain, it's gone to shit. But they do. A couple of them recognize you as like, hey, aren't you Francis, like the one who runs Orpingwell Ordnance?
Yes, that used to be me.
Dude, we have some business for you, like, because you have Empire contacts, right?
I mean, I am to be engaged in some business negotiations with them. That is to be correct. What are you to be looking for?
Well, we have this list. This would probably be best handled once we get back, like, landside, that you can procure stuff for us. But we'll get some like money and like reagents and like whatever you need. We'll set you up. There's just like a couple things we need to get this project underway.
That is to be fine. Are you to be willing to allow me to read through the notes that you are to have been producing at this point?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. So I guess at that point, Francis is going to actually. He's gotten better. Mm-hmm. He actually has like a little like parchment, like a scroll that he's going to start just penciling down the notes of everything, or like the key highlights of what is required for this device.
Yeah, absolutely, you can do that.
And also, he then wants to immediately distract because he is very uncomfortable with all of this. So he wants to go play with some of the equipment that they have.
Okay, you can do that. The rest of you on board. Gunkbog reported back that he found a bubble. It smelled a little metallic.
But it's breathable water. It's breathable water. It's breathable.
It's breathable water. Yes, it's breathable water.
Captain can breathe water if you want to, but I ain't good at breathing water, so I don't know Captain good at breathing water. Yeah, but they got air. Okay.
Good talk.
That was a really long yes, Gunkbog, and normally I find it quite endearing, but today I'm a little scared, so...
You're not a little scared, you're Yardley.
Fair enough.
I'm a little scared.
I don't know what your name is, but I don't know.
It's not scary, it's fun.
So, Tenley,
yes,
you may lead the way then, if it's so fun.
I would love to.
Okay.
Daffrin.
Gunkbog lead the way, because I know where to go.
Daffrin. Yes.
What's happening?
Be sure Francis doesn't do anything. Oh, okay. I just need a Daffrin out of frame. Okay.
Sick.
I don't want to see him.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
So,
all right, everybody's going down.
So,
put on my flippy floppies and I go down.
Nice. Yeah. So Francis, I guess, and Grimlock come up to the top of the ship right as they're all jumping off.
Yes.
I'm going to look at Mickey. Like, Mickey,
You're so fun.
yes. Whatever happens, if we are not back by Sunday, what time is it right now?
It is dusk.
If we're not back by sundown,
So like an hour?
next
20 minutes.
dusk. Next dusk.
Oh, like you get 24 hours?
Yeah, we're not back in 24 hours time. Sorry.
Run
We
away.
need to get this ship going.
We'll kill them all.
That works out too, I guess.
It's the only way we're getting out of this mess.
Seems to be. Can I trust you in my stead?
And now he got
I'll be the best cabin
upgraded
boy.
to cabin boy, and now he's captain.
Basically, be the best cabin boy you've ever seen.
Good. Be sure to protect Eggplant Boy.
protect.
Protect.
Protect it.
Mr. Yardley,
What is it, Francis?
if you are not to be minding, are you to be wanting me to assist with this adventure?
we'll need all hands on deck for this one. So, Francis, I'm going to need help.
No, touch grass.
Touch moss.
No. You are not welcome.
Fuck that mussy boy.
Mussy. Up and down. All right.
I am to be at your disposal, Captain.
Good.
Let's roll some dice. Gunkbog, since it was just you going down by yourself last time, I didn't have you roll, but I'm going to need athletics checks for everybody swimming down. I'm swimming
Piece
down.
of cake, dude.
I'm swimmer. You better swim. You better swim.
All right. Francis has a 17.
Oh my fucking god.
Crit fail, baby.
No, I got a 2 though.
Ooh.
But that's a 5 with my +3.
I got a
Gunkbog got a 9 because he was trying to help Tenley swim.
Aw.
I got a
Fuck.
10.
17.
Bro, I just
Yeah, you're
drowned out the gate.
Oh,
I forgot my water wings.
I got my
It's true. You can't swim.
He put his
how'd
little
Francis
arm
do?
floaties on and he was trying to swim down. He couldn't swim down.
How'd Francis do?
17.
All right.
Wow. Moss Man can swim, but
Moss Man, the fucking stump can swim better than
yeah.
Listen, all those adventures in the drowned forest, let me tell you.
It's true. He's got the lung capacity.
Francis has been swimming in that mussy all day.
Somehow he did survive in a sealed barrel full of moss, so
LSD infused moss.
let's just not question it.
He still doesn't know what LSD is. He just knows that somebody said that it was in there.
So the three of you, other than Renlock and unfortunately Renlock and Francis make it down. They're like most of the way down, and they'll probably make it. You three make it about 10 feet, and then it kind of sinks in like how goddamn far 100 feet down to a portal is, and you turn back and come back up, and you're gasping for air.
Rinlock's doing the doggy paddle.
Yeah, he's making good progress with the vertical doggy paddle.
And Francis is imitating him for just because he seems like he knows what he's doing. No, he seems like he's noticed what he's doing. Come on now.
A familiar wizard pokes his head over.
Anybody wants some kibble?
It appears that you need the help of a wizard.
Usador the
Deck
Blue.
wizard. It is I, Usador the Blue, master of the 12 realms of Ephesius, manipulator of light and shadow, devourer of chaos.
That seems like a couple more tiles than last time we met Usador, but it does seem
The
to need
elves
some
know
help.
me as Fiangyalik. The dwarves know me as Zonin and Hustangis. I'm known in the northeast as Gismoenius Maystar. And there are many more names that you may not yet know. It sounds like you're frowning over there.
I only know you as Fuckwit the Blue. No.
It's you look like Soggy the Green to me.
Yeah, well, you look like fucking green ass.
You want my help or not?
Yes.
Well, here's the help I give you: a second butthole.
Can I have a charisma save?
This is the best. There we go. We got
That's an 8.
Yeah, you
tech
fail
support.
your polymorph resistance check, and you are now identical to yourself, except now you have two buttholes.
Which one? Do I shit out of both?
I have to find
How
out.
does that work? Does like my colon like go? Does it have like it split?
In
So,
the
Did
words
you just
of the
put a
great
splitter in my butthole?
in the words of the great mage Abathur before him, fuck around and find out.
Usador, I apologize for what I said. Can you please rectify my butthole?
I cannot
rectify.
It's a permanent. It's true polymorph.
Jesus.
So I have a logistical question here.
Yes.
Is it like above or below?
You'll never know.
Beside.
You'll never know.
Yeah, that's a secret Sir Tenley may keep to his
My
grave.
Yeah.
Keep to his grave. Greatest
Blood's on
secret
his
is that he
I
has
can
forehead.
never let
buttholes.
Sir Lee know about this.
Be the most embarrassing.
It would.
He's replaced his
um,
penis and balls with a butthole.
For reference, true polymorph is, I believe, a 6th level spell. True polymorph is a 9th level spell. So that means Usador has to be at least level 18, a level 18 wizard.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay. When I'm level 18, I can true polymorph you one butthole.
Exactly.
We won't get to
True
level
polymorph
18.
is
If I
like
know
a
about
permanent
it.
version of
Breath.
polymorph, right?
That'd be like another 7 years before we get to level 18.
Right.
I'm writing that down. I have 2 buttholes now.
Might come in use one day.
Human features. 1 extra skill proficiency of your choosing.
1 extra butthole.
1 extra butthole.
You can hide twice the contraband.
Usador waves a bit of reed above his head. He goes, "Well, do you want it or not?
I'm sorry, what do I want?
You want help or not?"
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
He goes, zippity boppity. Ha! And he throws the reed into the water, and then it sort of disintegrates, and goes, "Yeah, you should be all right now."
Okay. That's good enough for me. Let's go.
As you go down, you feel your... you get the Harry Potter gills on your... you have water breathing for 24 hours.
Nice.
Jeez.
Well, damn.
Yeah, sucks to be you two, doesn't it, idiots?
Look at you passing your
Yeah, you should have failed.
only got one butthole.
That's what happens when you bring a deck wizard accidentally.
I think for Francis's sake, he's fine with one butthole.
accidentally packing an extra deck wizard and an extra butthole.
Yeah. Extra prepared.
Yeah,
All
keep
right.
that motherfucking thing on me.
Yo, what if Sir Tenley was constipated in one and had diarrhea in the other?
Oh, no.
Is it possible?
The more I think about
Well, it's
Sir
like when your
Tenley's
nostrils
buttholes-
get like congested, you sleep
yeah,
on
yeah.
one side and the other one just opens up.
Guys, it's not funny.
You guys know nothing about my buttholes.
You don't know my plight.
Yeah. You don't know what it's like.
All right. Let's hit up this first chamber, shall we, boys?
There,
Shall we, salty boys?
I have 2
Is it a
chambers.
secret chamber?
It is a secret chamber. So, as you enter, dark blue tiles glint like dark pearls in moonlight, covering the walls and floor in this room. Pickaxes and stone hewing tools, quickly abandoned, litter the floors and lean against the walls. The mosaic of wall tiles is interrupted by a few framed, gilded paintings. And in the center of the room, on a cobalt throne, sits a bloodied Sahuagin champion. Bodies of its brethren strewn about the floor tiles in various states of frozen, pained agony before their death. The way out sits behind the throne. The champion heaves breaths of anticipation, watching your movements with its predatory eyes.
I'm going to take my hat off, put the cannon down.
All right.
I'm going to ready that action.
Okay. You just put the cannon down.
Just put the cannon down.
Do it.
Okay.
Rinlock waves and says, "Hey, Shark Man.
It doesn't say anything to you.
You don't look so hot."
As you listen, you can hear it like breathing out.
You want some help?
It does not respond.
We're looking for Princess Gligrel. Does that name mean anything to you?
It does not respond. It either does
It
not
only-
speak common,
It
or
only speaks 1 language.
I'm going to attempt to speak Sahuagin to it.
do you speak Sahuagin?
I'm going to try. What do I
I'm
need
sorry.
to roll for this farce to happen?
Sahuagin has been
Probably
officially,
have like a book. Or
the sound of Sahuagin has been officially established on this podcast, and it's none of those.
sounds like Crussy. Yeah.
I would like to attempt to communicate with it by doing this and then saying what
Shadow
I say.
puppets.
Yeah. If you could make an intelligence check with disadvantage.
It's a 10.
Okay. Unfortunately, you don't get through.
God, it was either a 10 or a 20.
I'm going to use...
True polymorph and give him a second
I'm going to
butthole.
use a healer's kit on him.
As you approach, the grip on its spear tightens and it rushes you. Let's roll initiative.
Ooh.
Since I I guess I didn't ready the action technically with my cannon.
I rolled a 1, but it's +3, so I guess a 4 will do.
4, then block.
I got an 8.
8, 10, lead.
I got
5.
a-
5.
Frankus, you
Is
got
it
a 5.
Oh, Francis got a 5?
Yeah, Frankus.
Thank you.
Gunqua got a 12.
Sorry, correction. That's a 3.
Do you have negative to your initiative?
Yeah, I have -2.
That's fine.
This is the first time Yardley Quiffen has gone first.
Oh,
I got a 15.
nice.
What the fuck? How?
It's 2 plus. I'm using the book, guys. I'm finally getting I'm getting value out of this book.
Yeah.
It's about damn time.
Shit.
It's the most scintillating part of any of our podcasts is reading the book.
Renlock, what's your dexterity bonus?
+3.
That means you go. Where it does. I did this the dumbest way. I put it in reverse order. And then Yardley, you got a 15. Is that
I
right?
did get a 15, that's correct.
Nice. You are first.
Is there any chance that me saying out loud to ready in action with that gun or with the cannon,
You did it before Tenley attempted to approach.
so that would not count as a ready to action?
It was your. It's a bonus action to deploy the cannon.
Okay.
As in.
Oh, okay, so I
that's
will-
already done.
okay.
Yeah, you don't have to spend it. To,
All right. Well, then, since he's charging him, I will use Scorching Ray on him,
okay.
and I will use it at level 3.
Okay. What's the save?
The save is going to be a 15.
Dexterity.
That's my spell DC.
Yeah, it's a dexterity save for Scorching Ray.
Let me double check. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I don't have any notes on that kind of save.
Scorching.
Oh, you want me to look it up? I have the book right here.
Yeah, it says. It just says casting time 1 action, range 120 feet, duration instantaneous.
Oh, you make a spell attack.
Yeah.
So you create 3
Yep.
rays. So hurl them at
Yep,
one target
okay.
or several. Make a range spell attack. So roll 3 times. It's the first one.
So that's a 15.
Okay.
My second one
Mhm.
is a, oh my god, 16.
Okay.
My last one is a 25.
All right. 2 hits.
And that is
2d6 for each.
2d6 each, so
Yep,
that
so
is
4d6 fire damage.
any invuln? Toughness?
2 up save, 2 up in.
18 damage.
All right. Do 18 fire damage. The rays pierce the flesh, and you smell burnt skin and fat as it approaches you.
Catfish.
Oh, is that your turn, Yardley?
Can I shoot the cannon?
I think that's a bonus action.
I'm gonna shoot the cannon.
I don't know your class.
Fuck, me neither, dude. let me double check.
What class is Yardley?
He's
All
an
right, artificer.
It's like a wizard, but with guns.
That's cool.
It's like a building stuff wizard. It's like Steve Jobs.
Yeah, magic items and shit.
You mean Wozniak?
Yeah.
Phone freaks.
It's like the Winklevoss twins.
The Twinkle Toast twins?
Tweedle.
Okay, on each of my turns I can activate it. Okay. So yeah, he will use the force
Force
ballista.
ballista one.
Yeah, 2d8 force damage to make a ranged spell attack.
Yep, same thing. Roll d20.
Crit fail.
Okay. Oof. Pew! It does a warning shot. Gunkbog. you're next.
Across her nose, not up it.
All right, well, Gunkbog's a barbarian, and what do barbarians do? They enter rage before they do anything.
They get 2 crits and then end the combat.
The combat right away.
One round.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's one guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna enter rage because that's what
Yeah.
barbarians do if the app would stay open.
Yeah.
And then that gives me what? I think 3 attacks at level 8 barbarian.
Level 8 should have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Unless you are
Frenzying.
frenzy. Yeah.
You're right.
And then you can recklessly attack if you want to do all of your attacks with advantage. But then whenever you get attacked,
It's at advantage.
advantage, too.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna give you another dice just to move things along.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm just gonna go for a pair of standard attacks.
cool.
First one is I'm sorry. App. The first one is a 17 plus 7, so I think that hits.
24. All right. Go to the second one.
The second one is a 12 plus a 19.
Okay, 2 hits.
And then
7 d20 damage.
Yeah.
you need D10s. Give me a D10.
Yeah, I
2
got
of
D10.
them.
2 of them. Okay.
What's your weapon again?
The hammer.
Hammer.
It says 2D10 plus 3.
Nice.
You son of a bitch!
Hammy.
Oh, that's right. Hammy.
See, that's a 2 and a 3. Each of them plus 3, so 5 and 6.
It should be 2d10.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Yes. Okay, so the first one, 5 plus 3, that's 8.
Mm-hmm.
6 plus 3, 9 plus
10 and
3 is 12.
That's 20 total.
Yeah.
Nice. It is still up, but you run up and you smack it with Hammy twice. Renlock.
Okay, I'm gonna use Blade Song
Okay.
and then attack.
All right.
Let's see here. 17
Okay.
and 21.
Okay, 2 hits.
Gotta find the D8s. Where's the D8s?
Just roll 2d4. I got one over. Oh, you got him.
Okay, so
Is he 13 plus
plus 7, so that's 20,
20?
and then 9 plus 7 is 16, so 36.
Yeah, my god.
Holy
So much
shit.
damage. So, you cut down the Sahuagin champion. How do you do it?
Um,
I want you to trip and just like your sword just happens to be poking out as he's rushing forward. And you just slice him in half.
no, he goes underneath and cuts both his legs off.
Fuck.
All right.
So he just falls on his
You
stumps.
do like a knee slide.
Yeah.
And you chop like right at the knees of the Sahuagin.
Because he's a blade dancer, so he has some grace, even though he's normally
Yeah.
a clumsy gnoll.
And were this immortal being, you would cut straight through and like the stumps would spray blood. Instead, it's like pushing the sword through like saltwater taffy before it's hardened. And the form of the champion morphs and mutates, but then all of a sudden explodes in a kaleidoscope of energy. Let me get a...
Don't say con save. Don't say con save. Don't say con save.
It's a con save.
Yay!
How did you know? Everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
9.
9, 13,
13 as well.
15.
22.
Good lord. Francis?
That's a 17.
Okay. 8, 12, 17. So, who rolled 13s?
I
You two?
Yep.
You each take 17 force damage.
Damn.
The rest of you take math. Take 9.
Oh yeah.
Take 9 force damage. Gunkbug, you rolled a 17. You rolled a 9.
Yeah.
You take 17 and let me get a d20 roll.
1.
A 1.
No.
A spectral. So I'll describe what happens. There's a kaleidoscope of energy, and you see a spectral brush come down intimidatingly on about like a ghostly spectral brush paintbrush comes down.
Coming. He's coming.
There's a brush
Holy
coming
fuck.
everywhere.
I literally feel like my brain just like skipped like a record. Holy shit, that was bad. Anyway,
Come.
a brush comes at you. You manage to like stave it off. Unfortunately, Renlock, you put your hand up to block the blow, and the brush passes through you. And then when you look at your hand, your pinky is missing, completely gone, as if it was never there. No blood, no bone, nothing.
He's just kind of, looking at it in shock.
Your pinky paw.
Yeah.
Poor
He's missing a bean.
Yeah. And when you take your bearings and the magic dissipates, you see standing, heaving, anticipatory breaths, a bloodied Sahuagin champion. And let's take a break here, and we'll pick up next time.
Are you recording right now?
Okay, cool.
Simmons. Hey, roll me over. Simmons. Hey, guess what? I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Krog. It's the Salty Boys. And I will always love you. And truly, it's not bourbon. And etching.